Well, hey everybody, Dave here, back in Bay 3, Townsend, Tennessee, Smoky Mountain Nationals garage. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend, good holiday. Wow, we had a great time. We spent a little time on the water. Grandkids got out and swam and jumped off the boat, and we had a great relaxing time. We cooked out. They spent the night, and just typical Hope chaos. So dogs running around. We have a pet duck now, so the 2 dogs and the pet duck and all other kind of things going on. So anyways, hope you guys had a great holiday, that you spent it with family and you had a good time. You got relaxed. Now you're back in your shop. We got projects going on over there, getting ready for the AD Nationals in Franklin, Indiana. And just another quick kind of update of taking you through the phone to get you on the JotForm link. Remember, the AD Nationals in September 18, 19, 20. That's the show we came out of. So if you're hardcore Smoky Mountain Nationals, follow us up to Franklin, Indiana, where it all started for us down here. The whole concept of the way we run our show and kind of everything Smoky Mountain Nationals is originally everything AD Nationals. So let's just kind of get you on, get your little machine and go to your face. If you haven't already, hey man, I heard we're like 100 pre-registered. So let's really kind of blow them out of the water. Let's help Brian and the group up at AD Nationals in Franklin, Indiana have a banner year and set some records with their attendance. Anyways, you go to Facebook, you can go to your groups, but if you haven't already, make sure you join the AD Nationals. And this is what it looks like. Okay, AD Nationals. It is a group by the Advanced Design Nationals. But the AD Nationals is an interactive page like our group page is. You can go right on the front there. You'll see featured. You can click on featured. Remember that. That's the key even to our group page. Get on featured and see. That's all the stuff that we want to make sure that you see. Links to whatever, maybe the last video posted, or links to the AD Nationals, or pre-registration for our show, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You'll see right out of the gate, you'll see Tim Burns. It's a 10th annual AD Nationals. So congratulations to Tim Burns and getting picked as the t-shirt truck up there. And you can click on that and boom, you go to the JotForm link and you can just see right there, fill all that out. Okay, go down at the bottom, hit the green button. It hits submit. That goes right to Brian. It picks up all your information. It puts you pre-registered, pre-entered for his show up there and all the events. You can check boxes for t-shirts, vintage camping, and let's just chat about that for a second. If you have an old vintage camper, this is the place you want to go, because there's a bunch of us that bring our vintage campers. We pull them behind our trucks, our vintage trucks, somewhat modified, somewhat. And we get them up there. We stay right on the grounds. I can tell you, if you're new to going to the AD Nationals, we stayed in the hotels. We did all that. Got up in the morning and got there. There is nothing like staying on the grounds. You don't miss a dang thing, as they say. And there's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of fellowship opportunities. Friday night's a big game night. Eric Green will show up, I'm sure, with something. We have a big time, lot of fellowship. If you have a vintage camper, boom, you're right there. You're already on the showgrounds. You're literally staying on the showgrounds. Now, if you don't have a vintage camper and you want to come and stay on site, there is a campground there also. There's restrooms, shower, bathhouse, or whatever they call those, shower stalls. Um, Contact Brian Stanifer. Get on that group page, give him a ring. It's easy to get his cell number or give him a text. And I don't have a vintage camper, but I want to come and stay on site. Trust me, you're not going to miss a thing. And it's what a great experience. So much so that we went out and bought that Scotty a couple years ago and spent 6 months putting it back together. And me and Patrick head up there, have a great time. I mean, you literally roll out of bed and you're falling into the swap meet. You're having coffee with all your 80 friends. It's a great, great, great time. And Brian, thank you for running that show that way and just giving us the opportunity to not miss any hour of fellowship. So if you haven't done that, do that already. All right. Let me get down my list. And like I say, took the week off, so I got some items here. We added 2 new group experts. Now remember, you can go to our group page and find documents, go into our group expert page. It'll be updated again really soon, but we want to welcome Tony Parrott as a builder. East Tennessee builder, does a great job. And we want to thank Mike Grubbs for picking up the license plate piece expert. Group expert piece. If you're looking for a vintage tag for your truck, you can get on there. You can look for Mike Grubbs. You'll see group expert next to their names. Tony also. And, if you have any questions for them, that's what we're trying to do here at Smoky Mountain Nationals, is provide a group expert service. So you don't end up in the wrong hands. You don't end up paying too much for maybe some service on your truck. Or if you're looking for a vintage license plate tag, some of these, especially the Tennessee tags, they can get pretty pricey. Want to make sure you're getting a fair deal. You guys work hard for your money. We're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that when you go to spend your money, that you're getting a fair deal. And that's what we're always looking out for. All right. Our fall cruises. We're still in organizing mode for the fall cruises. We're going to be having one here in Townsend. We're still working on Florida. We're still working on East Texas and Fox Valley. It looks like Tim Burns has got the Western Pennsylvania going. We got Darlington going again with Russ Fox. And let's see, who am I going to miss? I know I'm going to miss one. We got that one. We got that one. Well, there's always a few being added. So we're hoping to do a half a dozen of them this year. 15, 20 trucks. It's a great experience. The fall groups are a little bit different. It's pretty laid back. It's pretty low key. We're not setting up for a show. We're just kind of hanging out. We're doing what we do well, and that's fellowship. So our fall group that we have here in Townsend, what a great bunch. Matt and the Lowrys come up. Matt and his wife come up. It's getting bigger every year, and we just have a really, really good time. All right. If you need any information, that's October 18th. Every event is on the same day. If you need any information, just kind of, message me, whatever. I'm not going to put it. I was going to put something down here below, but I'm not going to. Just message me. All right. So let's go back to this. I made a post not too long ago about swap meet Sundays. Listen, folks, we have a growing page, and we're not too worried about growing in numbers. We're looking to grow in quality group participation. We're looking for the 80 owners or the people that are buying 80s or building 80s, or maybe want to sell an AD, pass it on down the road and build another one or buy another one. We're looking for 80 owners that want to go to events. or are showing on a regular basis that come to one of the two 80 only events, the 80 Nationals or the Smoky Mountain Nationals. Swap Meet Sundays is for you guys. We're only going to do that on Sunday. So if you're buying, selling, swapping, we're only going to do that on Sundays. Now, the only exception is when we get within a week or two of the Smoky Mountain Nationals at the end of May. There's a lot of last minute, I need this part. So we kind of open it up the last maybe 10 days every day so people can communicate. But during the off season, like we're in now, when we're getting ready for September or our October 18th fall cruises, we ask that you keep that to Sundays. Now, no harm, no foul. If you post on there, I want to sell a truck or I have parts, we'll just take the post down or we'll add a little comment on there. Please post on Swap Meet Sundays. That's what that's for. Well, when you see the banner up there that says Smoky Mountain Nationals Swap Meet Sunday, that is for our online group page swap meet. If you have something you want to buy, sell, swap, trade, whatever. Any other time, it's just regular business. I'm building a truck. I got a question. Hey, I'm going to this show. Anybody going here? What did somebody, did you turn, like I always say, did you turn the screw right or left? That's what we're here for. So, Swap Meet Sundays is on Sundays. Thank you for that. And I want to thank the team for maintaining. What a great group page. We still get a lot of compliments about the group page and the content we keep on there, who is on there, and who is posting. And like I said, we don't let it get too far out of hand. And if it does, we kind of we'll shut that down. We want to make sure everybody has a good place where they can come and ask their questions and not get in a big free-for-all conversation. So anyways, let's see here. Something popped up. Let's get rid of that. All right. But anyways, thanks to the team, Stacy and Rocky and Brandon and Shay and the Lowrys and the Welches. Russ Fox is on there. Sam, everybody, Eric and the Modingers. Everybody's on there trying to make it a better place. And I just can't thank my team enough, right? Just what a great bunch. Just blessed to have this group. So there we are. We're 2025. We're starting our artwork for 2026. We got a photo shoot coming up. As you know, it's Rob and Julie Pinkerton's The Blue Turtle on the 5th anniversary of the Smoky Mountain Nationals. That's going to be on the decals, on the shirts. We're excited. We're working this year with our first real professional photographer. Fred Oldenburg is going to meet up with Rob and do a photo shoot. We can't wait to get those photos to our graphic artist, Steve McKenzie, and see what the 2026 artwork is going to look like in the shirt. Lots coming up. You're going to hear about a lot of things over the next month or two. So stay tuned. Get ready for the 80 Nationals. I do want to make a quick shout out. We have a few people that watch the YouTube channel that maybe know me personally, and they're following me maybe post-retirement, and you know who you are. There's a family in Paragould, Arkansas, the Edgar family. I worked with Jeremy Edgar's father, Nathan Edgar, for a long time. He was my mentor. Jeremy is been a good friend, his wife, his family, his kids. I follow them and he follows the YouTube channel. Jer, I hope you and your family are doing really good. We've been following Eli and all his rodeo rough stock events. And I hope you guys have what a great time in your life. Thank you for watching the channel and keeping up with your old friend Dave. We wish nothing but blessings on Eli and his safe rides, and hope he makes that buzzer. And there's nothing better than an 8-second ride. Thank you all for showing up, spending a few minutes here with me in Bay 3, and we will see you real soon. Dave out.